Hello everyone, good afternoon. It is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers, and today is Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. This is also day 2 of our North Pole delivery craft along. So if you missed yesterday, you can catch the replay on my YouTube channel. I think it's also on Facebook right now. And I will be live, I plan on at noon the rest of the week. We have 10 projects in total. We did 2 yesterday and we have 2 today to do as well. So it will be super fun. Anyone can watch the videos, and if you got a kit, you can craft right along with me. You can refer back to the videos later, whatever you want to do that works for you. So say hi when you're watching. If you hopped on, let me know that you're here. So I can see you. Hi Mario, thanks for joining today. Hello Susan, thank you for sharing. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also follow me over on Facebook as well, all under Owl Star Stampers. We are so close to 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, so if you haven't already subscribed, you probably hear me say that all the time. It's just because we can tell that a lot of people that watch actually aren't subscribed. So please hit the button, subscribe, and share with all your friends. We appreciate it. Good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you're at. If you're also not on my email list, if you're new here, you can go there to sign up. That's where I have my events, my classes, specials, all the good stuff, and free tutorials. So we will be doing a free tutorial next week, so you're not going to want to miss out, so join the email list there. Oh, Autumn, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you love the card ideas. Hi, Carla. If you would like any of the tutorials, I have a whole store with a ton of them on there, and you can purchase them. If you are in my team, you get all my tutorials for free. The one for today looks like this. It is several pages long. It has colored pictures, it has supply lists, typed directions, and a cutting guide. So this is $25. You can get this free if you order at least $50 this week. I will email it to you for free. Also, if you join the VIP tutorial group for $24.95, you get all the tutorials for the month. So it's actually cheaper to become a VIP. You would get this along with everything else and save 5 cents. So if you're looking for any past things I've done, you can check that out there. And if you want to go shopping, there is the link as well. Again, if you do order at least $50 before tax, shipping, and codes, I will send you this. Also, I found out yesterday when I got off that we're going to be having free shipping December 10th, 11th, and 12th here in the US with a $75 order. You can also add on the product of the month, and then you're also going to get, I am partnering with 11 of my friends, and so there's going to be 12 projects with the product of the month. So you're going to get that for free as well. That will also go up in my tutorial store, I believe around the 20th of the month. So lots of good things going on. They also have a lot of products on last chance list, so they're on sale. So you can check all of those by shopping. And thank you so much for those of you who do shop with me. Okay, if you got a packet, yesterday I kind of showed you what you got. You got a package full of 24 sheets of assorted cardstock, so you can cut them and cut your stuff and go with me. I did pre-cut mine to save time. You got a packet of dies. You got a full package of the North Pole, is that what this is called? The Specialty Designer Series paper. You got a full pack of that. That's like $16.50. You got a full ribbon, a full embellishment in there, I think some dimensionals, and then you got a pillow gift, which I do not even have any left because they all sold out, but there was cute little bags, and inside I tried to make up a little but it looks nothing like the original. A cute little bag. There was a tag with a ribbon that I stamped, some cute fuzzy socks, some candy, a cute little ornament that looked like an envelope that said from Santa, because on this whole suite is with letters and delivery. And there was a lotion in there with cute little animals with like hats and scarves, which kind of matches the theme as well. So I hope you guys loved that little goodie bag of stuff. All right, yesterday for day one, we made this adorable card here. So make sure you check out day one. And then we made this card right here. Kind of opens this way and then opens that way. So that was day one. Today we have 2 more cards we're going to get into. Now, I mentioned yesterday, if you are following along with the tutorial, the first thing is a bag, and we're actually going to do that on Friday. So we're skipping page 1. That's going to go to the last page. And then we're going to follow right along in order. So we did that yesterday. We did that yesterday. So now we are on to our day 2. So the only thing I used was the Wishing You Joy stamp set. Again, this is on Last Chance List. I love the stamp set. It has the sentiments in 3 different fonts. And so I just used the cute little characters out of the paper. The North Pole delivery does have a coordinating bundle, so if you love it, I would recommend you getting it. I thought I ordered it, and then when I went to design this, I didn't have it, so I pivoted, and so I made it work without. So you can get it, and it is, I believe, on Last Chance List. So we are going to get started. Betty said driving is not so great on Michigan roads today. You're right. When I came over here today, they were not very good, and we have snow coming tonight. So stay safe if you're out there driving around. All right, so here, this is what we're doing. Today we're going to be making an easel card and then a slimline card for our second card. So I have all my pieces pretty well prepped. So we're going to hop right into it. Okay, so we're going to need our dots. We're not going to use any ribbon today. I don't know. That's just how it worked out. But we will have to do a little bit of scoring. I don't think I did the scoring. So for this card, you're going to need your card base. So you're going to take your thick white and your cardstock that I gave you. You're going to want to cut that down to the measurement 4 1/4 by 11, and then we are going to score that 2 score marks. Hello, Anita. So we're going to do that in just a second. And then you have your Poppy Parade 5 1/4 by 4, and then white 5 by 3 3/4. You have 2 pieces of this polka dotted paper, 4 by 2 1/2, and then 3/4 by 4. So we're going to need that. We're also going to need from our little, so yesterday we cut out the circle from the second card, and I told you to put those in here because we're going to use those on another day. So I have those in there. But then we're going to need this giant arch for today as well. So again, all your white labels and pieces are in that little baggie for you. All right, let's score this. On your 11-inch side, you're going to score it at 5 1/2 and then 2 3/4. So 5 1/2, score and don't cut, and 2 3/4. So I'm just scoring it in half and then the front half in half. All right, and there we have it. Now we're going to pull in our bone folder and give this a good score. Crease, fold, whatever you want to call it. We already scored it. So do this. Hello, hello. If you're watching live, if you can type a 1 in the chat, and if you're watching the replay, you can put a 2. Let me know where you're from, and also if you could give me a heart or a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Okay, so that's what we did. We folded it in half and folded the front in half. again. So that's where we are right now. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm looking at my card. We're gonna do our stamping because I made the original and I messed it up. So that way if I mess up, I can flip it. So this is the white layer. This is gonna go on the inside. We're gonna be using today Poppy Parade and Pool Party ink pads. Do you guys love these colors together? They're very, very pretty. Yesterday I couldn't find my Poppy Parade, and then I realized it's because the high school kids used it to make Christmas cards, and it's at my house. I forgot to bring the bag back. So that's where it is. So I have more than one, but this is my old ink pad. We're going to stamp in the really cursive-y, pretty font, May Your Christmas Be Bright. And then on the outside on a scrap, we're going to be stamping Wishing You Joy. So let's go ahead. We're going to stamp this kind of towards this top middle. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kara. Carla, sorry. Margine, Autumn. Thank you, guys. Ladies and guys. We have both. Okay. We're going to stamp this. I did re-ink it because yesterday it was not so bright. Oh, yes. Much better today. Okay, I am going to wipe this off on my chamois. And then we're going, do I have a scrap piece of white? Let me find a scrap piece of white. And I may as well just stamp my other sentiment so then I can close up the ink pad. Yesterday I got that poppy right on my paper and it irritated me. So we're going to fussy cut that out or fancy cut it. But I have it stamped now. All right, clean that off. We're done with our stamping now for today. We are going to use the blue in the background with a blending brush. So I have that right here. All right, let's find our cute little pieces that we're going to need out of our die cuts. All right. So yesterday I showed you the paper. If you missed it, watch that because I love this paper. And I had to buy a second pack to do the live because you get one sheet of these. And there are a couple duplicates, but I've just been making so many cute cards with this. I needed another one. And then you have these with some animals and cute little things. So we are going to be using this dog right here. He has some presents on his back and a little, like, it looks to me like a little elf hat and bandana. So we're going to be using this one. We also need the other owl. There's another owl with a little present. We are going to be using this right here, this little package. And we want a little post thing, mail thingy right here. We want this. So those are our pieces for this first card. I'm going to set it aside. This is called the North Pole Delivery Specialty Designer Series paper. Super cute. All right, so let's do the inside and then work our way out. So we're going to take, well, maybe. I'm actually going to layer this on the Poppy Parade, and then this is going to go on the inside. I wanted a little pop of color in this because it is an easel card, and it's just something different and fun. I don't normally do this, especially if the inside is white, but I just thought it was fun. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to open our card base this way and put this in. Before, I should add this at the bottom too, just to make sure it doesn't hang off. So I am going to add this little piece kind of down here across. Oh, and that is actually perfect. Sometimes it kind of hangs off and I just trim it, but didn't need to do that today. So now we can add this into our center of our card. Now, our present, this present is going to be what, we're going to pop this up in the center, and this is what is going to hold the front of our card when we get there. But we'll wait on that, but that is where that is going to go. I'm going to crease this again really well, but we're going to take these two panels and glue them on the front. So I'm going to add some adhesive to there, and we're going to put one here and one on the bottom. I love this Pool Party polka dot paper. I wish I could just buy it in a whole pack. I think I said that yesterday, but I don't know. I love the color. I love how subtle. It's like a little distress. It's just really great pack paper. I feel like I didn't get enough glue on this corner. It's like lifting. So I'm going to, there, get that in there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now let's add that so you can kind of see where we're going with this. Grab your dimensionals, and I'm going to put 3 across there. So just like that, and then I'm going to take these off and put this on. Okay. Maria said we only got about 8 inches, not the 10. Oh, that's still a lot. I don't know how much we're supposed to get. Okay, this, uh-oh, I just hooked this. Okay, now this is going to go, I'm going to kind of center it here. Like that. And then that is what is going to keep this. It's going to like stop that and keep this so your card is like the easel. So now we're going to decorate the front part of this. So we're going to set this aside and we're going to do that. Now the first thing I did is I added a little bit of blue in the background with my blending brush. And so I just re-inked this as well. So it should have some more color than yesterday because I've been using this a lot. So we're going to add, I'm going in very light, and then I'll press a little bit harder and add more if I need. So you could totally take your ribbon and tie it around here if you wanted. I just omitted the ribbon, but you could add ribbon if you wanted to this card. You will definitely have plenty of ribbon, and the ribbon is balmy blue and this is Pool Party, but it's so sheer it looks really good together, so you can still coordinate that. And then you guys probably know already what I'm going to do. I love taking my Wink Estella, flicking it in the background for like little sparkles and snow. It's just one of the best things in life in crafting is Wink Estella. I'm just going to get some in the barrel. I have my hand here in case it drips, which it almost did. And then I'm going to take this and then tap it, and then it's spraying little speckles all over of prettiness. Okay, and then we'll set that to dry, but I will hold it up so you can see the pretty Wink Estella. So I'm just going to set that aside. We are going to be adding these pieces on here, but while we do that, we're going to cut out our sentiment with some scissors. Oh, this says wishing you joy. It was supposed to say sending you cheer. Well, let's change that. You could do that. I like the one sending because the owl is like flying down. I stamped the wrong one. Either one would work, but I really like this one where it says sending you joy, sending you cheer, whatever it says. I can't read. I can't follow along. So I'm going to redo that. I did huff on it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to cut that out. Oh, Marsha's getting new flooring. That's so exciting. All right, I'm gonna close this up now. All right, now we're gonna cut that out. And you could use it on a little banner or cut out a little banner, just like, you know, a strip of paper. I just like this way so you can see more of the background. So if you don't like this, then you do not absolutely have to do this at all. Just cut a little, like it would probably be about a 3/4 inch strip, and stamp it, and there you have it. You could do it that way as well. And when I do this, I kind of move my paper and not really, that's why I have this. I'm moving my paper and not really my scissors a whole lot. And I'm gonna chop this off so I can hold it better. And then we will wiggle it around here, up, around, and then back around that S. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Down and around here, and I think we're done. Who today is crafting with me? Is anyone crafting with me today? All right, there we go. We have that cut out. Let me know in the comments if you're crafting along. Okay, we have our pretty blue and the Wink Estelle in the background. So now we're going to take this and we're going to attach this down, kind of like over here. We're going to take our cute dog and put some dimensionals behind him. I don't see anyone crafting, or at least they haven't commented yet. We're going to put 4 dimensionals behind him. He's quite big. What kind of dog is this? Does anybody know what kind of dog this is? He's really cute. Then we're going to put him down here. We're going to take the owl, put another dimensional behind that, and have it kind of swooping down. And then we're going to take the sending you cheer and put that across there with some mini dimensionals. So I'm going to flip this over and add Joy is making caramel truffles. Joy, that sounds delicious. Janelle is working on my Christmas cards using the autumn tree die. Oh, I know they're going to be beautiful. You always make, Janelle always uses like trees and deer. She always makes really pretty cards. Okay, I cut one of the minis in half and I'm putting this on here just like so. And Donna's working on another project while watching. Oh, you were doing the blending. Awesome. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're taking this off and we're going to attach this across here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute already. Now, the trick is you don't want to glue this right on the front because it opens. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some, you can glue it flat. I'm going to actually put dimensionals across like the bottom, like 1.5 inches or so of the arch. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to put probably like 6. And then 1, 2, 3, like that. Hi, Nancy. So then we're going to peel this off. If you guys missed it, we're going to have free shipping tomorrow through Friday. So on $75 more orders. Okay, so we only have that on the back. Now, if you wanted to add ribbon, you could take your ribbon. You could tie it off to the side. See how pretty that looks? But the arch is so big, you can't really see a whole lot, so I just didn't. But you can if you want. So we're going to take this and put this kind of just like so. It's just going to attach on the bottom, and then when it opens up, do you see that? It goes just like this, and then it opens like that. Now we are going to add a couple of those cute little dots, the deer dots that you guys got. Uh-oh, where did mine go? Oh, I moved them right here. I added some of the blue ones. You could add all the colors if you wanted. I hope I don't run out of blue ones before the end of our video series. Because I added 3 just because they always say 3 is like the number. I might put one down here this time. Okay, there is our card. Isn't it so cute? The easel card. Sending you cheer. There's our card. Hope you guys love it. And then it opens up this way. Here is the other one I did for my sample. So super cute. This one, okay, here's a tip. I stamped the sentiment after I designed the card, and it smudged. So you know what I did? I just took a label, any die cut you have, stamp it and glue it over to the top, and then no one will ever know. So that's why this has a label inside, is because I stamped and it didn't look good. So there's a little hack for you if that ever happens. Don't like throw it away, or I didn't want to rip all these pieces off. But then that's why this time I stamped it first and it was perfect. So thank you, Mario. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm glad you like it. Okay, we have another really cute card to create with you today. So let's get into that one. This one is a slimline card. I've been loving making these like usually one every month lately. And it's just a different way to make a card and really, really fun. So for this card, you can look in your, ooh, that would have been really bad. My paper almost slid right off my desk on the floor. You're going to go to the next page, and we have our slimline card. We have our cutting guide, our supply list, and our directions. So this is 7 by 8.5. On the 7-inch side, you're going to fold it in half. We need 2 pieces of white, basic white, that are 8 1/4 by 3 1/4. One for the outside, one for the inside. Then we're going to use my favorite polka dot paper. I promise we're going to use all different paper coming up in the rest of the days. But we're going to use this 3 inches by 8. We also have another piece of white that is 1 1/2 by 8 1/4. This is going to be for the inside. So this card, we are going to create a little pocket that you could put a little, tuck in a little bit of cash, or perhaps even a little, I think you could fit a gift card in here as well. So that's what we're working with on this card. Let's do you're also going to need a little scrap for some stamping. Why does this not seem right? Did I cut this wrong? I probably cut this at 3 inches instead of 3 1/4, because this looks way too skinny on the top. And I did. So guess what? Now I have scrap and I have to recut this because I'm like, this is too skinny. So much for being prepared. I got to recut the white. I'm just trying to show you how to do everything and then do it the right way. That's what I'm trying to do. What not to do. Okay, so we need 3 1/4, not 3. 3 1/4. You need 2 of them. 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. Oh, well, I got lots of little rectangles now. I'm glad you love that layout, Donna Joy. Now go to 8 1/4, and I'm cutting both of those, yes, at the same time. Hopefully now we have, is this the right then? Oh, I did that one the right way. I don't know. Now let's make sure this layer is on there. It does. Okay. So we're going to do take this, this piece right here, and it is an easy fix. And I'm going to tear along the edge to make like a snowbank. And so I kind of go down and up, and you just can have it go however you want. We're tearing along the top of this. Okay, this piece you could, like if you're not doing a pocket, you can put it behind there for like a second layer, or you could do that. I'm not gonna mess with it today because see how it gives it like another layer, but I'm gonna throw that away. And then on this, I am gonna take my blending brush with Pool Party again, and I'm going to go along the top of that and add some of that blue so it contrasts against the background that we're gonna have where it's torn. Okay, so there's that. This is going to go on here, but don't glue it down yet. I'm gonna show you how to make the little pocket. So on this one, we're going to stamp, I stamped the May Your Christmas Be Bright. It is like my favorite. And this one right here, I love this. I love the stamp set. I think it was like $18. I don't even know if it's still available. It went on last chance, but I have probably used this almost the most out of any Christmas sentiment stamp set this year. Okay. It can be fixed, Donna, you're right. Okay, now for this one, maybe I should practice on those ones I cut off. If your pad isn't cleaned off and from like Poppy Parade and you go into Pool Party, it will look more like gray. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Don't ask me how I know that. I didn't clean mine off really well, and then I stamped it and it looked a little weird. So we're going to ink this up, and I'm going to stamp this towards the top in the middle, just like that. Okay, I am going to keep, you know what? We're going to stamp the Sending You Cheer in the different font in blue. And I'm going to do that right on here. And then I can close up my ink pad. I don't think I need it anymore. Okay, we're going to just cut that out. Ugh. Let's try it again. That one's much better. All right, let me wipe these off so I know they're clean. And then we'll go on to our card. This card is really fun, I think. Okay, close this up and move our, see, now this is the perfect little script. Okay, we're gonna do our inside. So to create the pocket, I'm using liquid glue. You can use your tape runner too, but this will give me a really fine line along the bottom. So I'm going to add this on the side, just the side here, the two sides, and then just along the bottom edge. Just really thin line of glue. You don't want it to ooze out. You can kind of drag it with the tip to spread it out a little bit. And just like so. So none goes on the top. It's only the two edges and the bottom, very thin line. Then we're going to attach this just like so. And I see some spillage at the bottom. Ugh, I hate the feeling of liquid glue on me. That's why I don't like it. It's like a eek. Yuck. All right, there we go. Now we can, we're gonna add some little pieces to this. So let's come in here. We're going to take a little house or storefront, whatever you want to call it. We're going to take this one right here. You can take whatever one you want. We're also going to take, there's a little post in blue or whatever, a little mail thing. We're going to take this, and then we need a little bunny with a present on its back, which is, you can see we are really using these. We're going to use this right here. That's going to be for the inside. Now for the outside of the card, I'm going to just grab those and set those aside. There's like a little cat with reindeer's antlers on right over here. we're going to get this. We're going to need this for the outside, that one right there. And then we need, I think they're all on the other page. We're going to grab one of these little things right here. And then we need another little house thing. We're going to take this one in Pool Party. And then a building that is in green and then red. So this one in green, and then this one in red, the poppy. Okay, there. I think we have all of our pieces. If not, we'll just come back, right? Not a big deal. So there's our little pieces we need. Okay, those are for the outside. Let's do the inside now. So we're gonna take this house, and I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue, and I'm going to, because this isn't glued down, it's like a pocket, I'm going to tuck this little house or store, whatever it is, right there. Okay, and then I'm going to take that little bunny with the present and put it in front there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So that's going to be right like that. And then we're going to take this and just put this over here. Now we're going to take our card base. I need to give it a really good thing like that. And then we're going to add this to the inside. This is the inside of our card. How adorable. Now you don't have to add like this. I tried to make it so people that give gift cards or cash, you could do that. You don't have to. But for fun, let's see if you do take like some money, you can tuck it right in there like that, and you can sign down here or even behind it. So that will hold that. Now let's do the outside. So we have another piece of white and this blue, and we're going to glue those together, attach that together. I'm going to do the panel first and then attach it to the front of the card. So just like so. All right, now we're going to take those other pieces we have right here. And you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is cut out my sentiment. Okay. And I am just going to cut it on an angle. And if you had a little 1/2 inch strip, you could just stamp it on there too. Because I know this is not going to be perfect, but I don't think the person will care that gets this cute card that it's not perfect. It's handmade after all. This is going to come down here. Then we're going to put this. I like to kind of like set it up how I'm going to have it. This is going to come here. We're going to put this here. I'm going to put this kind of in there. And then this cat with the little reindeer antlers is going to be like just going along right kind of in there. So get your dimensionals and let's start attaching them. So I'm going to do this one first. You can add more. I'm just, for the sake of the video, I'm going to put like 3. I'd probably put 4 on here. And this is going to come right like that. Then I'm going to do this side, this next side. I'm going to do right and then left. So we're going to add this. What do you guys think of this card so far, this slimline? Then I'm going to try to keep it about the same height and put it like so. Then we'll add this little house or store, whatever this is. It's cute. That's all I know is it's cute. Gotta keep the bottom about even. Then we're gonna take this little thing, put it right here. For our sentiment, I'm gonna take some mini dimensionals. Oh, thank you. And we're gonna put this right here. And I'm gonna put it under here. And then our cute little cat that's sending all the fun cheer. Thank you, Donna. I agree. It's like you could use this card anytime. Like it's definitely wintry. So yes, I love that. Thank you, Gayla. Okay, and then this, he or she is just like just having so much fun. We are going to add dots, but let's put this on the front of our card now. And Maria, yes, how you can use all the embellishment pieces. This is great. Okay, now I'm making sure I'm putting it on the right way. So we're going to attach this right here. Now let's get out these fun little deer dots. And I'm just going to go to town putting all the different colors on here. I'm going to use a garden green. Well, I'm going to try to. A garden green one here. And one of these poppy ones. And then I'm going to use one of these petal pink ones. And then I'm going to use another poppy one. Maybe a pool party, then a green and a pink, petal pink over here. And then I'm gonna put one over here. Let's use a petal pink. I lost it, it dropped. So isn't that so fun? So here is our second card for day 2. Cute little slimline, and then on the inside, there we go. May your Christmas be bright. You could add a little gift card, a little bit of cash, because we created that pocket. So let me know what you guys think of this card right here. Super fun and cute way to do a card a little bit different. So let me know what you guys think of day 2. We have our first card we made today was the easel card. Opens up like this, sits up on an easel. So those are our cards for today. I will be here tomorrow at noon to do day 3. What do you guys think? I'm looking for some comments. Whoa, I don't know what that was. Thank you. All right. You guys like it? Thank you, Trudy. Thank you, Jennifer. Hope you guys are liking these, thank you, series so far. So again, now I have, look at these cards. If you missed yesterday, we did these cards and the Z fold. So I have these adorable cards here already. So love the slimline, said Susie. Love the slimline cards. Thank you, Marcia. All right. All right. Well, I will be back tomorrow at noon. Remember, tomorrow we have free shipping that starts, and so that will be super exciting. If you do want anything for Christmas, I'm sure that will delay the process. So just do want to point that out as well. But I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Again, if you do order with me this week, at least $50. before all the things, you will get the free tutorial. You're also, if you go over 75, you're going and you get the product of the month, you're going to get that tutorial as well. So have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Bye, everyone.